I'm here in Task Cards Part 2 Google Form. Up here, there's some helpful reminders on the add rules. Same signs add and keep the sign, different signs subtract and keep the big guy. Remember, if you are subtracting a negative number, you can say to yourself slash slash, and the negatives become positives. Or we could say two negatives make a positive. So subtracting a negative is actually addition. Let's first look at number 10 here, task number 10 on music. It says Austin has 15 iTunes cards, and this is three less than his sister has. And so the question is, how many iTunes cards does his sister have? So if Austin has 15, Austin has 15. This is, and in math, when you see the word is, you should think equals, right? That's like the equal sign. So the number of cards Austin has, 15, is or is equal to three less than his sister has. So let's say his sister has some number, okay, and Austin has three less than that, which of course would be 15. So what number can I subtract 3 from to get 15? And you may be saying that would be 18, right? And that's right. If Austin has 15, and that's 3 less than his sister has, then his sister must have 18. Okay, so that's what you're going to put in here, 18. Enter your answer as a number only. Next one I'll look at is number 12, task number 12 on investments. At the start of the month, the value of an investment was $48.45. By the end of the month, the value of the investment changed by a loss of $13.80. So if I start with $48.45 and I lose this much, now what's my value? Right? So I need $48.45 minus $13.80. But again, subtracting is the same as adding the opposite. So 48.45 plus negative 13.80 is the same thing as 48.45 minus 13.80. And that would give me my answer. Okay, look at number 13 here, titled Just Keep Swimming. Teddy jumped into a pool from a diving board 8 feet above the water. He sank 8 feet and then swam straight up to the surface of the water. So let's say this is the surface of the water, and let's call that 0. Okay. The diving board, let's say the diving board's up here. Okay, this is Teddy. Teddy jumps into the water. Whee! He sinks down, right? He sinks down right here to 8 feet. 8 feet. He sank 8 feet. So he's like 8 feet right here. Let's call this -8 because he's 8 feet below the surface of the water. So if this is the water, okay, and he's 8 feet below, and he swims up. Well, if he's right here and swims up to the surface, how far did he go? Well, he swam up 8 feet, right? From -8 to 0, that is 8 feet. That option right there. Number 14, task 14, headed west. Says Jerry left his house and walked 1.5 miles directly west. So we have our little compass here, and never eat soggy Wheaties, waffles, whatever you want to say. So northeast, southwest. Okay, and it says that Jerry walked 1.5 miles directly west. So let's say he starts right here and he walks west this way 1.5 miles. Walks west 1.5 miles. Then he walked 1.5 miles directly east. So now he's here and he walks back 1.5 miles. Okay, and the question is, at this point, how many miles was Jerry from his house? Well, if he started here at his house and walked 1.5 miles this way and then 1.5 miles back, he's at his house, right? So how far is he away? He's 0 miles away because he's back at his house. Okay, so you try the rest of them. And as you can see at the very bottom, it says once you submit, you can view your score like we normally do and click edit response if you miss any so that you can fix the ones that you miss so that eventually you get all problems correct.